Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you how I designed this garland for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to start this project by using a very long green garland, full bushy, and I'm just going to fold that in half and put it all together, and that's what I'm going to use for the base. And the reason why this is just a real big heavy garland is because I'm going to be adding a lot of materials to it, and I want to make sure that it supports it as well as can hold everything that I want to put on there. What I'm going to do to keep it together is to use a couple of long zip ties. These are my heavy duty industrial zip ties that I'm going to use for this to attach it and keep both sides together, because I don't want to take this project apart like I normally do with a lot of my other ones. I want to be able to use this not just as the garland over my door for my photo booth, but I also want to be able to use it maybe on my mantle or even maybe on my table as a centerpiece. So I'm going to just go ahead and attach the zip ties, and then I'm going to cut them, and then I'm going to be ready to move on to the next step. And this is the deco mesh that I'm going to use for this project. Just some really pretty ones. That metallic ombre is just so pretty. So I'm going to start by adding the white deco mesh to the garland, and that is going to be the first layer of texture that I'm using with this material. It is going to add texture, as I said, and it's also going to cover up a lot of the green that is on the garland. I want this to be so that you don't see the green as much as possible. I just really want all of the different layers of the deco mesh to really come through along with everything else that I'll be adding. So I'm going to move very quickly through these next couple of steps, and I'm using the bubble method to add the deco mesh to the garland. Just kind of take it about 6 to 8 inches, even more, and then just take that and use a piece of the bristle and attach it. So this is pretty much the way all of the deco mesh is going to go on top of this. So sit back, relax, listen to a little bit of the music as I go through this part. And now I'm adding the last layer of texture to this garland with this metallic deco mesh. It just adds instant shine to this. It is so pretty. And as I go along, I'm still doing that bubble method to pull it in and to add it to the bristles to tighten everything up and make sure that it all stays in place. And so as we come around, you'll see how it looks in the front. And I just love the way this deco mesh just really brings more texture, more color, more shine to this. And so once we're done with this part of it, we're going to move on to the next step, and that is going to be to add ribbon to this. The ribbon that I'm going to be using is a metallic fuchsia color, and that just sparkles and it glitters, and it's going to add so much shine. And then this other one I'm adding has a lot of sparkle to it. It has gold in it, little highlights there. And the way I'm attaching this, because I don't want to do any bows on this particular one, I am just kind of draping it along as I go down the garland, pulling it, draping it over the deco mesh, and then attaching it with the bristles in the garland. And I like this method because it just really keeps everything close. It's a different type of design for me. I like when my ribbons kind of just dance on top of a centerpiece or a garland like this. It really gives it a lot of movement, and it just makes it a little bit different from a lot of the other garlands that are out there. So just a quick warning is that there will not be any bows on this one, but that is by design. But of course, if that's something that you want to add to yours, feel free to do that. But for this design, I decided that I just wanted the ribbons to pretty much dance across the garland with all of the deco mesh. So I'm going to add that beautiful ribbon that I got, and that is a fair silk ribbon, and I did get that from an Etsy store online, and I've had it in my inventory for just a little while, but I thought this is the perfect time to use it. And because I'm not cutting the ribbon, if I were to take this down like some of my other projects, I can just roll it all back up and use it for something different. So I'm coming around the front with it, and again, just laying it on top and attaching it so that those ribbons will dance across the garland. So now I'm adding the glitter ribbon to the garland, and I'm doing this one a little bit differently as well. I'm cutting off anywhere between 16 to 18 inches strips, folding it in half, and then I'm attaching it to the garland. The other thing that I'm doing just a little bit differently for this design is I am not going to dovetail the ends of this ribbon like I would normally do, because I want this to have the look of confetti with the blunt cut that's on the end. So you'll see that as I go along, and then I'm going to add some more of these streamers to the top of the garland, and then I'm also going to come in and drape some of this ribbon across the top of the garland and let that dance on top of the garland like I did the other ribbon. So this is a little bit different from what I normally do, a little bit of a different design for this, but I love the way that this is starting to come together and how it's going to turn out, and I hope that you like it too. And certainly if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel so that you can see more of my DIYs that I do, whether I'm doing centerpieces or garlands or other items. There's plenty to see on my channel, and how much I just love to do these things myself, and I certainly love sharing it with you as well. Now I'm going to start adding ornaments to the garland. These heart ornaments I got off of Etsy. I have 2 of them. These ornaments I actually made myself with Dollar Tree Valentine's tray. I did that last year, and I do have a short out there to show you how I did that. And I'm just going to use zip ties to attach this to the bristles on the garland so that they'll stay in place. The DIY ornaments have a hook that's attached to the back, and so that makes it easy to attach them to the bristle so that everything will stay in place. I'm just going to go around the garland and add more of the ornaments. The large fuchsia ornament I'm going to add right over the top of the other one. And I think we're going to be very close to completing this DIY, this beautiful garland. Can't wait to show you how it looks. Keep watching. We're getting very close to being done. And now the final step in the project is to add some of these picks that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I actually got them before the prices went up, so I'm pretty happy about that. But I'm using these picks so that they will add more sparkle. And the picks will also help to cover up some of the green from the garland that is underneath. And this is how it looks. It's all done and it's hanging up over my door. I'm using this as part of my photo booth for my Galentine's Day gathering. And it just turned out so nice. I'm just so pleased with it. And I hope that you like it too. Please come back to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel for more. And as always, whatever you do and wherever you go, be blessed.